Well, hello. Today is Monday, August 7th. No walking today. It's raining. It's dark. But you know what? The summer's kind of getting away with me, all this rain. As much as I like sitting in the dark, I do like to get out and walk and sit outside and read, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. Plus, it's supposed to get cold later on today. I don't like that. Not cold, but cooler. Right now it's 62, and they're predicting that it's supposed to go up to 69. Wow, big deal. But we'll see how the day goes. Sophia's supposed to come over later on today, if it ever stops raining, to cut the grass. So if she comes, I'll show you. If she does come, I'm going to have Christy do the tag with me because Jimmy's away on a golf vacation. I think he's coming back today. It's funny because I send the tag questions out a month ahead of time, and then I always wait till the day before to do them. So I don't know. But anyway, we have two birthdays today. Today is Juliana Taylor's birthday. So Juliana, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Juliana. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Susan Edenfield's birthday. So Susan, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great, great birthday. Mondays I usually clean, but you know what? Last week I was doing a lot of cleaning while the people were here because I couldn't do anything else. I was trying to stay in the house. And my house doesn't really need it. And, well, I mean, your house always needs to be cleaned. And I have decided I definitely am going to have somebody come and start cleaning my house in September. I've just reached a point, you know, so we're paying Sophia to come and cut the lawn rather, so I can pay somebody to come to clean the house. Although Alyssa would probably do it, but nah. I'm just going to hire somebody to get it done. Like come in and get it done in a couple hours and then they're done. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing. I finished my book yesterday. I already put it back in the other room. Which one was I reading? I'm trying to think of which book I was reading the other day. In the book and see if it tells me the name of the book. Isn't that sad? I just finished it. I think it was, usually they give you a list of books. Nope, they didn't put a list in this book thing. Oh my gosh, my mind is going blank. I know it was not The Concrete Blonde. Was it The Concrete Blonde? I think it was The Concrete Blonde. Anywhooser, I've moved on to the next, because I read the next book, which was Angel's Flight. So then after that, we brought this one, Trunk Music. And what do you notice? What do you notice? A hardcover. Oh, I just love a hardcover. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I ordered the next 3 books so that by the time this one I have to be finished, I have to bring it back to the library by Thursday. And then I'll drop these books off. I had 5 books. Drop those 5 books off. And I think I ordered 3 or 4. I know I just told you, but I can't remember. I think I said 3, but I think I ordered 4. But this one is back on the job after an involuntary leave of absence. LAPD homicide detective Harry Bosch lands his first case. A Hollywood producer found in the trunk of his car, shot twice in the head. Also known as trunk music, as the mafia says. So, it's gonna be pretty good. I started it. I'm on page. The only thing I don't like is this is in parts, not chapters. So this is gonna be, the first part is 75 pages. And I'm on page 43 right now. I like to finish a chapter before I, go on. But I wanted to get my video going and get some stuff done around the house. I did have a 0.4 loss. I was really happy about that. Jim had a 2.2 gain. But I told him not to be so discouraged because we had gone out to eat Saturday night. And I think he had a sodium gain. I really do. I mean, I think men get them too. I think because there's so much sodium and preservatives and things like that. When we went out to eat, when we got there, we went out and Bertie stopped by, and at a spur of the moment, we decided just to go out to eat because she said, well, why don't we go get somewhere to eat? I've never eaten at this new place. It's called Nap City Garage. That's downtown New Baltimore where I live. And I says, oh, it's really nice. I said, but like the Saturday night, it's going to be busy. I said, the whole town, if we can even get a parking spot. Our town is very small. It's like a one street. Downtown is one street. That's it. But she said, no, let's try it. It can't be that bad. Oh my gosh, it was even busier than I thought, because with the church, because church is on Saturday night, they have mass on Saturday night. And then on the one corner where that restaurant is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 restaurants, like right around in that particular area. And then you go down another block, there's another restaurant. And then it's the waterfront, and it has like an ice cream parlor and bakery and all that good stuff. And then people picnic down at the park. So, I mean, it was a happen. So we went and put our name in, and they said it would be a 25 to 30 minute wait. And so they go, Jim and Bertie go, well, I don't want to wait 25 or 30 minutes. And I said, with the way the traffic is around here, because of all the construction, by the time we got to any place else, it's going to be like 35, 40-minute drive before we get there. And then we're going to be on a list. It's Saturday night. Why don't we just wait here? We're right by the water. What difference does it make? Okay. So we put our name in. She took my phone number. I had to repeat it to me, because that's where they text you. They don't give you a little thing. They just text you to let you know that you're up next, because they know everybody goes and walks down by the water. So I gave her my phone number. She said that. She read it back. She had the exact same phone number it was. So we walked down by the water a little bit. We came back, and then there's some seating outside, some lounge chairs and stuff, like patio furniture. So we sat outside. And then it got to be like 45 minutes, and I'm thinking, I don't know. I know it's busy, but so I walked in, and the girl looked at me, and she had like a look of shock on her face. And I said, I don't want to sound like a, I said the bitch word. I said I don't want to sound like a bitch, but you said 25 to 30, and it's been 45 to 50 minutes, and I'm just wondering if you lost my number. And then she says, I am so sorry. She says, I know I read the number off to you and that, but I must have given the wrong number, because I did text you and you didn't answer. And I said, I never got a text. And she says, well, I think, and then she read the number to me, and yeah, sure enough, the last number she changed. So she said, okay, so then she sat us down. Thankfully, there was a table open right then, so we went and we sat down. And though I felt bad for the server, because there's not enough, and they have so many tables to take care of. But she came over pretty quickly, and she took our order, and the food came pretty, like on time, in a timely basis, because they don't bring the food out. They have like servers in the kitchen that bring it out. But we were watching the busboy was cleaning the one table, or cleaning the tables around us, and he was cleaning 4 tables. And he cleaned off the first table, and his rag fell on the floor. And he left it on the floor, and he stepped on it, and then he went and he cleaned up the next table, and then he cleaned up the next table, then he cleaned up the next table. And then he came back and picked up the rag from the floor and washed all the tables with that rag. I thought, oh my goodness gracious. And the rag had seen its day anyhow. He should have been using a cleaner rag than the rag he was using. So then a waitress come over, or a server came over, who I thought was a server, and it turned out it was a manager. The manager had come over, and I had pointed out, I said, I'm not trying to get the server, the busboy in trouble or anything like that. I says, but if somebody from the health department comes, because they're always checking you out and that, they would probably give you a write-up for that, because, and I told him what she did. She says, oh my gosh, thank you for letting me know. She says, I will talk to him. And I said, please don't fire him. She says, no, I'm not going to fire him. I says, because he's young. I think he looked like 15, 16 years old. I says, when you're that age, they don't know what's going on. And I says, but, you just need to tell them. So she says, no, I will. She said, I'm going to clean those tables right away. And to her credit, she went right away, and got a clean rag. It was brand new. You could see it was never been used. And she cleaned all the tables off, And I saw her talking to the busboy and handed him a clean towel. So then he did continue on cleaning. So when we were leaving, after we left, I went up to her and I said, please tell me you're not going to let him go. She says, oh, no. She says, he's a really good worker. She says, but he just wasn't thinking. I said, no, at that age, you just don't. So I said, because the food is delicious here, and I'd hate to have, like the health department close you for something as silly as, something like that. She said, no, I appreciate it. She said, a lot of people wouldn't have said anything. She said, I'm glad you did. And I said, okay. And she sounded very sincere. She wasn't being like snarky or anything like that. But we had a really good time. And then, like I said, I think Jim had a little bit of a gain, because he had the sodium, he weighed the very next morning, whereas I had like a day to recoup. I drank a lot of water yesterday to kind of flush my system. But I don't know. He's a little discouraged, but I said, don't worry about it, Jim. Don't worry about it. And then watched Big Brother. Getting a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. But you know what? It's always like that at the beginning. It's slow. I'm going to stay with it to the end. I know who I am, so I'm going to do that. And then I stay on plan today. I don't know exactly what I'm going to eat today, although I'll show you what I'm going to have to eat today. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. I know I'm not going to cook dinner tonight. I don't feel like it. I know for dinner I'm just going to have a sandwich. I bought some ham yesterday. We went to Walmart's to get the hash browns that I like, because I can only find them they're already little hash brown patties like you get at McDonald's. They look like that. Kroger's doesn't have it. Myers doesn't have it. At least the Myers by me, because I look when I was there. I'm not trying to be like a snob or anything, but I don't really like Walmart's. I don't find that their fruits and vegetables are that fresh. They just, like, even I bought some berries and that yesterday, but it just didn't. I don't know. We'll see today when I taste them. We'll see how that goes. But I did get my hash browns, and then what else did we do after that? Oh, Jim bought a fan for outside, but it didn't work because it was too big, so we didn't bring that back. And then we just kind of lounged around all day. But I am trying my very best just to take small steps. Just like that, my little thing, I took a picture of my socks. Those are the socks I have on today. I got them from Weight Watchers when they used to give you the bonus points for tracking and all that. I still track, even though I don't get any bonus points for it anymore, but I do track. Excuse me. I like my new attitude now. It's like I'm just going to take small steps. I'm not going to go all gung-ho and like be 100% on plan 100% of the time. I'm just going to enjoy myself within reason. Give myself some grace like I did going out to eat, and just be happy with a loss, any kind of a loss. And 0.4 is a pretty good loss. It's almost a half a pound. As Terry Weeks told me, it's 2 sticks of butter. There you go. So sometimes if you put a visual to what you lost, it helps out a lot more. But all right, let me show you what I had to eat. Sophia does end up coming over to cut the grass if it ever stops raining long enough for that to happen. I will show you Sophia. And if Christy gets here, she'll do the tag with me. Otherwise, Jim's going to do the tag with me. Maybe I'll have Jim do the tag too. Sometimes he doesn't like doing it when there's 3 of us. But we'll see how that goes. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let's see what I had to eat today. For breakfast today, I'm going to have some egg and fruit and some toast and a hash brown. These are the hash browns I use. I get them at Walmart's. I don't like shopping at Walmart's, but they're the only place I can find it. But I put them in the toaster, and it works pretty good. I put them in the toaster frozen, so it's 5 points for that, 5 points for my cinnamon toast with a teaspoon of butter. So it is a 10-point breakfast. Well, Sophia's come to cut the grass, earn a little bit of money, get you looking food. And there's Christy. She brought well, not mine, but Jim's landscaper over. Of course, I don't want to say the picture of Sophia is old, but it's 2000.
Well, she didn't like her last year picture because she looked like a 5th member of the Beatles.
Oh, really?
Because she decided to get bangs, which I told her that she should not get bangs because she doesn't take the time to do her hair. And guess who was right?
Well, she could go over to Candy and her mother.
Well, a very high point dinner, but I'm a little hungry. So 5 points for the chips, 2 points for the olives, that's 7. 3 points for the avocado is 10. 1 point for the ham is 11. 4 points for the cheese is 15. And 5 points for the bread is 20. And tea. Didn't realize it as I was making it how high it was going to be.